Here we go.
Hey, fuck the world.
Yeah.
Fuck the world.
All right, we're back. Lucky 13 podcast coming at you from Lucky 13.
Yeah, that's from here.
Yeah, from here.
Shit, fuck December.
Yeah,
I hate this
December.
month.
I know
Worst
December
month
sucks.
of the year.
Everyone that's got shit going on, I feel you.
I feel like everybody's got shit going on. It's been
mean,
fucking brutal for everybody.
Holidays suck for people. In
Yeah,
general,
it brings
so,
on stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It makes all the bad things in life even
And I have
worse.
that like
Yeah.
birthday to Christmas 2-week transition from hell. So
Yeah.
that's always fun.
Yeah.
Also.
Nice. And we missed last week. I wasn't feeling well last week, and it was your birthday. And then this week, I was feeling fine. And then I took my fucking shots yesterday for going to Thailand because you
I think you are.
suggested it.
I think you're having psychosomatic issues because I never got any issues.
I really wasn't. Like, no, I really didn't. I was like, whatever. She told me there might be some side effects. You might get like flu-like symptoms. I'm like,
From what? What'd you get? Hep A, Hep B?
Hep A, and typhoid.
That's it?
Yeah,
Okay. I've never had a typhoid vaccine. I've always taken the pills.
yeah. So so she said, she's like, you might get some like flu-like symptoms, and I didn't even think about it, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. It wasn't
Yeah.
even in the back of my mind. My arm was a little bit sore. That was about it, And then
Is your tetanus shot up to date?
yeah, I got a tetanus shot. Remember when I whacked when I got stitches at food swings when I fucking whacked my head.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Yeah. What? What were you
I
gonna
heard
say,
black.
Purple?
I don't know.
Oh.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, when I fell down the stairs at the restaurant and I split my head open and I had to get 12 staples in my
oh my
head.
God.
I was so sorry he didn't die, but you know.
Yeah, well, come on, be nice to me today.
Hey, you know what? Funny story. My ex-boyfriend and I went to Thailand. He got shots and I didn't, and he got sick. Just saying.
Oh, really?
But he got sick how? Like from eating bad food? Like that's not.
I don't
A
know.
shot's not going to
We don't
protect
know
you
what
from
did it.
that. You know.
Yeah.
But
What kind of sick?
puking and like shitting everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
he had some ice or some water or some
Yeah.
salad. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
just don't
planning on
have
getting
that.
some diarrhea.
Yeah, don't eat salad and don't touch stray dogs. That was my mistake.
Stray dogs. Yeah, they say don't touch any fucking animals
Yeah,
over
Yeah,
there.
but I was drunk and I was like, oh, puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. and then I-
Especially if you get bit, you're fucked because they have rabies in those countries.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get a fucking rabies injection in one of
no.
those countries.
Ask Ozzy.
And here they're really hard to get. Why
Yeah.
did Ozzy get?
Yeah, you remember years ago when he bit the head off the bat and they had to
right.
give him rabies shots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He said he thought it was a fake bat.
Yeah, he said there were
actually.
like rubber bats all over the
Yeah.
stage and somebody
He thought
threw
it
a
was
real one
fake.
up there.
He
Yeah.
thought it was fake.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? So I'm I am feeling those symptoms, and I'm planning I'm gonna probably get diarrhea. I get diarrhea going
Oh,
to Jersey.
you get
so-
diarrhea for no reason.
I know,
So you're definitely
I know.
you should bring some Imodium with you. Bring a bunch of stuff with
Pants.
I was talking to that girl who did the Seagram 7
Yeah.
thing. She
Yeah.
was telling me that a lot of times before she ate the street food and all that kind of stuff, she took charcoal pills.
you. I don't know.
I don't know what that does.
Well, it's a purifier, but it's not going to stop like bacteria.
No,
You know,
maybe I'll.
good for like to absorb stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like good when you're drinking too much.
Right.
stuff
Don't eat
like
any
that.
mushrooms out there. You'll get sick.
Like magic mushrooms.
Well, you can
'cause
just
they're-
clean them yourselves.
Well, nothing raw. They said basically. You know what I mean? No raw fucking.
No raw anything.
No raw anything
No.
unless you get it at the hotel.
Or if it's fruit, you peel yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, she went through the whole
Like
thing
a
with us.
banana or-
Yeah,
okay.
and I'm not worried about getting like super sick. I'm worried about getting fucking diarrhea while I'm there.
And not
because-
being able to do anything.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
worst.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Never happened to me anywhere, amazingly.
Wow.
Even through
Didn't you
all
get
my
sick in India
travels.
for a
You and your
minute?
vegan
No, never been sick in
magicalness.
India.
No?
Nope.
It's cool.
Yeah, I might stick to mostly vegetarian food while I'm
But
there.
I
anyway.
know
They
what
have a
not
lot
to
of great
eat.
vegan restaurants in Thailand. Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah, all over. the
Buddhists don't eat meat. So,
Oh, yeah?
It's great.
Yeah, I do want to eat a scorpion though.
That's disgusting.
My friend did that. It was so gross. He put it in my face, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not doing that."
That's
Yeah.
disgusting. Hey, good luck
It's like
with
a
that.
giant bug. It's like a fucking little
It
lobster.
was fucking gross.
I remember
and then
you
there was
eating fucking
cockroaches.
crawfish and me wanting to kill myself.
Yeah.
It's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
He's biting the heads off these crawfish and sucking the brains out. And I was like,
It was
and
stop,
I hate
stop.
sports. They make me really upset. And I was like watching a football game. Just to not look at him, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I remember too. Like I was just starting to eat like spicy food, and they were really fucking
Yes,
spicy.
and they
I
hurt
love
coming
it.
out.
Yeah,
right?
we were leaving for the airport the next. We're leaving to go home the next day, and I remember I was like, oh, we're in the airport. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
My stomach started going blur. And I was like in the handicap stall holding on to the fucking bars like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful.
Hurts coming out, too.
Yeah, it was awful.
Spicy
I didn't
food.
realize. That was when I realized, yeah, it really does hurt coming out also. Now I
Yeah.
know it. Now I know what they meant.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it was your first experience.
That was my first fucking
Yeah.
hot experience coming out my asshole.
never-
Yeah,
that happen to
shitting
me.
lava.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I really eat anything that spicy though.
Yeah, you're not a big spice
Spicy.
person.
Is
I like a
light.
little spice.
Yeah. Little spice.
A little spice.
It's like you. Little spice.
Everything
Little
Nice.
spice.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sixth spice girl. Little spice.
Yes. So how else is things? Any exciting? We just got new hats in today.
We got new hats in today.
Hats?
We
Yeah.
got some hats, 15
Some
bucks. We have
beanies and
beanies
some-
and winter hats with the
Yes.
fold over because
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
cool.
what people prefer, so I got half of each. So.
Oh, can I tell you how Frankie made me vomit yesterday?
Oh God.
I don't know if I can even get it out. To be
Is he
honest
gonna
with you,
puke?
I'll fucking gag.
Are you gonna make us vomit?
What's that? No.
I don't have a weak
Melanie
stomach
doesn't
like
have a
that.
weak-
Yeah,
I got
neither
a
do I.
fucking weak stomach. So I came in here yesterday. I was in here super early in the morning. I had to whatever. I had to go get shots and all that kind of crap early. So I came in here to do a couple things before I went to do that. And I was here and I walked by. I was going to leave and I walked by Frankie. I can't even get. There was like a ball of wax hanging.
Jeff is literally
Really? Are you
gagging.
reliving the moment?
Literally gagging,
Your face is
reliving
as
the
red as a
moment.
cherry right
Yeah,
now.
because he was just almost puked again. Yeah.
So he had a giant ball.
Yeah, hanging out his fucking ear.
Earwax.
Is that
hanging
the
out
old
his
guy?
ear.
Is that the
Yeah, he's so disgusting.
Fucking shit. All right.
You should have
Okay.
cleaned it for him.
Well,
Puked up my bagel in the fucking street.
Why don't you
I was
just,
like,
why don't you just clean his ear?
how does that gross you out? But my giant blister didn't.
You're
on
not-
my foot.
You're not Frankie. You know what I mean? If it was on
I like that.
Frankie's
That's a
foot,
good answer.
you know what I mean? It might have grossed
We can't
me out.
even talk about Frankie's foot.
Yeah,
It's
and,
too much.
Yeah, and blood doesn't gross me out. Like fucking earwax,
Earwax.
boogers,
Yeah.
vomit.
I'm gonna shoot some boogers on you.
Yeah. See, and girl boogers too. Isn't
You
that
cleaned
disgusting?
my vomit once.
Girl
remember?
I did.
Girl boogers are not that
I once,
disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a
once
pretty
had a
girl, you know.
horrible moment when my advertising firm used to have these holiday parties. They were out of control. They were open bar for hours and hours. And as a vegan, I could never find anything to eat sometimes. So there was this one party where the only thing that I found to eat were these little cherry tomatoes stuffed with hummus, and there was no other food. But that doesn't absorb alcohol. And I
Yeah.
probably did 8 million shots of Patron.
That'll do it.
And I came home and puked in the bathtub. And Jeff had to clean it up. It was like chunky hummus and
Yes, it was
tomatoes.
absolutely fucking
man.
repulsive.
And Jeff was like, I know that I love you because I cleaned that up and I'm okay.
Yeah.
Like I didn't throw up from
You
cleaning it
know,
up.
when you're in a relationship, that's the thing too. I've seen Kelsey puke. I hear Kelsey puke
Yeah.
all the time. It doesn't bother me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But yeah, and
I
you
had
know,
to clean my sister's puke out of my sink once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but-
that
Nasty. At the old place we used to live.
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
Fifth
yeah.
Avenue. Yeah.
One of my exes ate puke out of my hair. Because I
Yeah.
was like, you don't love me. And I'm like puking and drunk. He's like, I'll do anything for you. I was like, you know what? Eat the puke out of my hair. Because I'm just a fucked up bitch.
yeah, we know. That is
I
fucked
wanted
up.
solid like evidence.
Yeah.
Did that,
He
was that
still
proof?
cheated on me anyways.
Yeah.
People are fucked up.
Whatever. He ate my vomit, so it's funny.
Yeah.
That's what you could always you could always say to yourself, you know, he cheated on me, but he ate my vomit. That
Yup,
fucking
that's why I
loser.
did,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I
what you
knew there
do.
was something wrong with him.
Fucking
I was like,
loser.
he'll definitely eat it right out of my hair.
That was that. You should have made him fucking
gross.
open his mouth and you puked right in his mouth. That'd have been fucking awesome.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Ew.
Good
Wait,
times.
that's like Terrence and Phillip in South Park. They're just like puking everywhere, like
Yeah.
doing God knows what.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens.
don't know.
That's what happens.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Nothing like puke and fucking.
So Frankie's
yeah,
earwax too much? Did you send
Too
him to
much.
clean it? Did you send?
Yeah,
what did you
I had
do?
to text. So I go to the doctor now, right? And I had to, and like fucking Rob from across the street is fucking with me as I'm fucking puking in the
Puking,
street.
yeah.
You were puking.
Yeah, I was fucking puking. Like my fucking
Wow.
bagel's coming out, and I'm like, and Frankie doesn't
doesn't know
realize what's
why.
going on.
Why
Like,
you're throwing
yeah,
up?
and I
Oh,
can't
that's
get
so
out,
funny.
out to him why I'm fucking
Yeah,
vomiting.
you can't say it because you'll puke harder.
Yeah, so fucking, so I had to, like, when I got to the fucking doctor's office, I had to text Jackie. I'm like, Jackie, I'm going to be back in an hour. She has kids. You know what I mean?
Tell
I figure
Frankie to
she can
clean his
fucking,
fucking
yeah,
ears.
please tell Frankie to clean his ears.
Ew.
Whoa, I need to take a breath.
Honestly, that is fucking gross.
It's pretty
Because
disgusting.
now you got me thinking about
It
it.
was like a meatball.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
disgusting.
Well, there you go.
I wonder
Yeah.
how many like
Good times.
months that took to grow.
I don't know.
Does he shower?
He says he showers every day. And I think he may rinse off. You know what I mean? 'Cause a lot-
Does he buy soap?
He doesn't go in the
I-
holes,
I-
you know,
I
ears.
see-
Should we buy
belly
him some
buttons.
soap?
I see him buy soap. I think he needs Q-tips.
Because Jeff again.
Oh my god, his stomach is like.
Yeah, he needs something. He needs to put his head in the water. Apparently, he's not doing that part either.
Yeah.
You gotta let the water run in your ears.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh really? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like a
don't
little
know.
bit, you know?
Yeah.
Flush it out.
Oh God! Imagine what it smells like when he takes his pants down.
No thanks. Imagine what that ear smells like.
Come on.
You know, when you have dirty belly button, it's like 20 times worse than dirty belly button.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Message to the world: everyone shower.
Right, and clean your
Yeah.
belly button and your fucking ears, you
Yes.
fucking animals.
Please.
Nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants to smell
So
you.
disgusting. Frankie doesn't care because he doesn't ever want to have sex again, and he just wants to die alone. So he doesn't care.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what that's what it is.
But even if I didn't want to have sex ever again, I would never go to that level. It's just a matter of
You're also a girl. Men are fucking gross.
yeah, you guys are gross.
You know, I
Not
used to
really. I'm a
date
fucking.
Jimmy Duff, and he would like pick a dirty sock up off the floor and blow his fucking nose into it and put
oh
it back
stop!
on the
No
floor.
way! Shut the
I don't-
fuck up.
So fucking disgusting.
I don't. That's disgusting. I don't.
What the
want,
fuck?
I'm not. Listen.
Gross.
I'm
Boys
gross.
are
I'm gross.
gross. That is
I'm
fucking
gross.
gross.
Well, listen. The only thing I put in my socks is fucking leftovers from, fucking jerking off. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
is that what you do with them? Yeah, you spooge in a dirty sock.
Yeah, if it's on
That's
the.
just as gross
If
as
I'm at the
blowing your
computer and
nose
it's
in
off,
it.
I'm taking it off the floor and.
Jeez.
turning
Boys
it-
are gross. My
Right.
brother
Turn it
used to
inside
throw
out.
his doo-doo balls at me
Turn it
when I was a
inside
kid.
out.
Disgusting.
You know what I mean? It's going in the wash. I feel bad for the little Asian woman that washes my clothes.
Oh
but-
my God, you send it out, no less. A sock full of cum.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Well, it goes in
You're
the wash.
such an asshole.
They don't fold them until it comes out of the wash, so they don't
They
actually
have to touch
them.
it, though.
I'm sure they have gloves on.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
that's-
boys are just disgusting.
That's the only really. I shower sometimes, especially in the.
I know, you're generally pretty clean. Your feet are disgusting, though.
No, not anymore. Not that I'm not doing construction anymore. They're not. And I fucking buy new shoes on the regular. I make sure I have fucking.
His feet
you know
used
what I
to
mean?
smell like a homeless person, and his socks would actually be stiff, like it could stand up by itself.
Yeah. Well, that was when I
That
did
is kinda
construction
freaky.
every day. But I don't do that anymore.
Concrete, right?
Yeah. So I don't have those issues anymore.
Why was that? Hard work, just sweating.
Yeah, just sweating all day, fucking wearing the same boots forever. You know what I mean? Like, now make sure I always switch my sneakers out. I don't get that problem anymore. My feet don't stink anymore. And I shower once to twice a day. I shower definitely once, sometimes, most of the time, twice.
Oh yeah, now we all know everyone's personal hygiene.
Yeah,
God.
it's good. And we know each other's
It's
clean.
good.
You know?
I mean, I shower sometimes 3 times a day if I'm teaching classes.
I just dried my head under the hand dryer in the
Yes,
bathroom.
Yes, bathroom. I was like, what's going on in there? The hand dryer's been on a long time. When I walked in,
I was
I
having a field day.
If I poop too much during the day, I take a
take
shower.
a shower. Yeah, you got to clean it up.
Yeah, no, I
it
just
gets
feel-
itchy otherwise.
Well, and I just
Oh, you're
feel.
gonna love Thailand. They have bum guns.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you
I'm
get to bum your gun.
I'm fucking
Or wait, gun
excited
your bum,
about that.
whatever.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't have a bidet in your apartment.
I would love a bidet. I like a clean bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
It
I
was
went over
weird,
to
but I
my
got used to it.
my
Yeah.
tattoo artist, he's Indian. He has a bidet
You
in his
can
bathroom.
you can buy these toilet seats that have a little bidet
Yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah,
I
surprised
should
you don't
purchase
have one.
I should. I
Makes you
I don't know.
would
That's
do that
shit
with my
freaks
So
out.
you
squatty
don't have,
potty.
you can put he has a squatty potty. You can get on
Yeah.
your squatty potty.
Shut the fuck up. You
Yeah,
have
I got a
squatty
squatty
potty.
potty.
Why do you have a squatty potty?
Why? Because it's good for fucking getting
It
the
is
shit
good.
out of you.
It is good for digestion.
Yeah. You know what squatty potty is,
All right,
right?
I'm gonna go get a squatty potty now.
Yeah, it's cheap too.
I got one of those potties for my cats, like to train them to use the toilet. Like
Oh
it's
my
like a litter
God.
box.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I thought it was working for the longest time, and then like I look one day, like I'm like, dude, it smells like shit in my bathroom, but there's no shit in here. Behind the toilet,
toilet?
a mountain of shit
Awesome.
just growing. I'm like,
Awesome.
oh my God, how did they make this mountain? It was so perfect. It was like a doo-doo mountain.
Perfect doo-doo
It was like a pyramid of doo-doo.
Cats have fucking skills like
They
that.
do have skills.
Dude, so
they're
I just
they're
gave up.
magical animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit doesn't
I was so
work.
proud of them. I was giving them treats
Yeah,
every day.
that's hilarious. They fucking got over on you. They even
Yeah,
got
they
treats.
did.
That's hilarious.
I beat them after that night.
Cats want to hide their business. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So it's
How did they even aim the shit to be like a pyramid behind
we're
the toilet?
trying to
back
get
up.
it in an exact
They back
spot
up
to
in the
have it
corner.
hidden.
God, they're such
you know?
assholes.
My ex-girlfriend back in the day had a ferret, and this thing used to back up into a corner and
Yes,
shit
but
in the
that's
corner.
what ferrets do.
Back
ferrets,
it up.
ferrets need corners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little
I had
motherfucker.
ferrets. They need
Oh, I
corners.
love ferrets though.
Yeah, me and this ferret did not get along. He shit on my pillow one time.
He didn't like you.
No, we didn't like each other. We didn't get along. I built him this fucking awesome cage too, like it was giant and fucking, you know what I mean? And he did not want to be in that cage. He wanted to run
They're
around
smelly,
there.
too.
He wanted to run around.
Oh, yeah, they got a weird
This ferret
stank.
was not smelly except
weird
when he
smell.
except when he pooped. And I remember we had a roach problem for a little while, and I was like, "Where the fuck are all these roaches coming from?" I lifted up the ferret cage. The whole underneath the ferret cage
I
was
don't want to
fucking
hear. That's the
roaches.
thing that grosses me
Yeah,
out.
that's
Roaches,
scary.
yeah.
Roaches are
yeah, I
aliens.
can't.
Yeah, they're alien spies.
I can't deal with it.
Roaches don't bother me.
A headless
want
cockroach
them in
can
my
live
house, but-
5 days until it starves to death. A headless cockroach can live. That's not normal. That's not okay.
Again, aliens.
I can't. Yeah, it's not. It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it's very alien-like.
Fucked up.
It's the alien cameraman.
Let's do the news.
Oh, you went to the news already?
Yeah. I'm in a
Everybody kept
fucking
correct. Are you kidding
mood,
me? As
man.
soon as we put that fucking podcast out about Chad Smith from the drummer, I said from Tool. I meant to say the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. And what happened?
Like my phone started blowing up. You know, duties in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know. As soon as we were done with it, Danny something is the guy from fucking Tool.
I don't know drummers'
can't
names.
keep up
I don't
with
pay
that
attention to
stuff.
drummers.
Yeah. All right. These is old news. Some of it's old since we weren't here last week. Some of it's old. I got a new story in the back
A
though.
whole stack here.
Well, listen. If this is not interesting, throw it away. But this one, this
trash.
This is one.
I like
listen,
this one.
And once in a while, I'll find a metal story.
The one that
so-
was the one that I was gonna do when Sean was here, but we ran out of time. Maybe
What?
you had news that I was gonna do when Sean was here, but we ran out of time.
No, I had this last week. Oh, maybe that is.
I think that's what that's
I
from.
think that's from. So it's a little bit old,
Because
but
we didn't make it in here last week.
yeah, no.
Death Row.
I feel like I heard this on the news, like the real news.
You probably did.
probably
It
did.
is actually real news.
Yeah, it's real news, Purple.
So anyway, in Wisconsin and Milwaukee, there's this guy that at a funeral home took a bunch of body parts and made a sex doll. That's
Yeah.
what's going on in real life.
His
today.
family owned it, and apparently, like
His family owned it.
He's 38.
yeah, his family owned it.
Steven Adams.
I think that you can't be prosecuted for having sex with the dead. It's not.
Well, he made it.
felony?
He made this creature.
But he stole pieces of people's
stole pieces of people's body
But I
parts.
don't think that's a felony.
There's got to be something. There's got to be an ethical thing. From
There is. I
being,
mean, there is.
you know, being
There's
a-
some kind of, I don't know, some kind of larceny, but it's not as big of a crime as
So he
it
might
should
not
be.
even go to jail for it.
Because if you have sex, say you leave your aunt there and she's looking pretty good, and he
Yeah.
has sex with her
Yeah.
while she's dead, it's not even a felony because she's dead.
Shit.
Like it's some
Really?
weird, yeah.
Yes, there is. There's desecrating a corpse. There is.
think it's
It's
that.
illegal.
I'm looking
I
it up.
listen to the ID Network all the time,
looking it
and there's something about desecrating a corpse. I don't know the word for it, but yes, it's fucking illegal. You can't have sex with
It is
dead people.
illegal,
like he
but
has
I'm just
mental
saying
issues.
it doesn't carry as much big a penalty as
Okay.
like having sex with a live woman.
Right.
That's
Like
unconscious.
rape,
you know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's like dead person rape.
Right.
not-
that's
Well, he
what it
considered
is.
the sex doll his girlfriend, according to his mother.
Yes, he used to
that's
he used to
nice.
talk to his mother like about his girlfriend and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, funny, I
How
never met his
beautiful she
girlfriend."
was.
Yeah.
Was she beautiful?
He would
There was
also
no pictures.
how beautiful she
No,
was, he would
it's
show
probably
us.
too horrifying to fucking.
Can you imagine what it smelled like and fucking like, ugh. Even if you keep it in the refrigerator, I mean, meat still goes bad. You know what I mean?
Despite necrophilia being one of the most taboo acts for possibly every culture that has ever existed, it is difficult to prosecute here in the United States.
Wow.
Really?
Yep.
I know a guy that had sex with a corpse.
Performing sex acts with the corpse, human cadaver, very difficult to prosecute because in some states there aren't any actual laws expressly prohibiting it. How
That's
about
fucking
that?
crazy.
Yeah.
I remember I used to work with a guy in Pennsylvania who had sex with a corpse, and he was telling me the story,
What
and
about
I think he
maggot
was
dick?
expecting, like he was laughing as he
He
was
thought
telling
people
me.
would be like, "That's cool, man."
Yeah, he
and
was-
you're fucking mortified.
Yeah, and I was fucking, and I used to drive this guy to work. You know what I mean? And he was an older guy. I was like 19 at the
gonna
time.
kill you and fuck your ear hole.
Yeah, he was probably in his 50s, and he's telling me how
And it's
you know.
the worst story you ever heard in your
and
19 years.
I was fucking horrified.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, are
horrible.
you
Wow.
fucking? It was yeah.
They're saying that while necrophilia is fundamentally reviled in our society, it is apparently too abhorrent to put into words that are written down in legal codes. So nobody wants to actually write those laws.
Wow.
Because it's too much.
Wow.
It's like looking at Frankie's ear. It's
Well,
like
I
too
think it
much.
may have
Yeah.
to be done after this case.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Apparently, the suspect made claims that he assisted members of a satanic cult to have sexual intercourse with a number of dead bodies in
Oh, he's
exchange
full
for
of shit.
money.
He's full of shit.
So now it's like a whole thing.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal.
Weird.
The fuck was that guy's name? He gave me lice.
He gave you lice?
He gave me lice.
Did he,
Oh my god!
he
It
fucked
never...
a corpse and God knows what else.
Yeah.
Oh no! Maggot
The
lice.
fuck was his name?
Horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, it was disgusting.
Oof, learn something new every day. What
Yeah.
happened to him, the guy that created the Do we know what happened to him?
I don't know.
We
The
should
prosecutor.
look it up.
You know, the story's 2 weeks old, so I'm sure there's
Now,
more.
now we might be able to find out what happened.
Update on it. Yeah.
I'm curious.
Google that shit.
I'm curious if
maybe
you
we'll
got
tell
any,
next week.
any punishment for that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's disgusting. But he needs to go to a mental institution, not jail.
I mean,
Like,
if he thinks the dead body is
he
his
thought it
girlfriend,
was his girlfriend, like that's bad.
Yeah.
That's not normal. That means that there's something in his brain that's not right, and we don't know what else he might do.
Yeah, but it's kind of listening. You know what's kind of crazy is like I told you I watch the ID Network all the time and all this kind of shit.
I don't really know what that is. What is that?
It's called Investigation Discovery.
Okay.
But it's all about like murders and stuff like that, and a lot of serial killer stuff, and a lot of these people who do all these these murders and things like that, they don't go to institutions, they go to prison. You know what I mean? The prison is filled with a lot of mentally fucked up people.
Well,
you know what I mean?
if they don't claim mental disease or defect during their trial, they go to regular jail.
It's very hard to do that because basically
they're going to claim mental
Yeah.
disease or defect.
But he knew what he was doing, and that's what they're going to say. He knew what he was doing.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's still,
he's covering it up.
It's not normal though.
who didn't want these body parts? Is my question. Like,
They wanted him. The way they found out is because they needed to exhume a body for some whatever. They needed to exhume a body, and when they opened up the thing,
There
it
was
was
some
like
shit
there was like a
missing.
leg missing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
but
they
where
were
did he hide his girlfriend?
In his house.
I think it was in the house. It was like in a cool. It was in a
Smelly.
cooler or something.
Smelly
Yeah, he
bitch.
definitely had one of those long basement coolers.
Yeah.
That you keep the meat in.
I don't know. I'd be afraid to do that if I had a penis. Just stick it in dead things,
Yeah, a lot of guys
Yeah, but
aren't really afraid.
apparently
to stick
that's
their penis in a lot of
what.
things.
First of all, that's his thing. That's what he gets off on. So that's not. He probably can't get it up for a live person.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, apparently the autopsy for Chester came back and he had alcohol in his system. So he's drunk suicidal.
Well, that's not
Yes.
surprising.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a depressant.
It is.
Don't make
Why
suicidal
do we have?
decisions.
Why
when
do
you're
we have
drunk.
so much fun when we're drinking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's really the next day that's a killer.
It's the next day that's a killer. Yeah.
Yeah, he tested positive for MDMA as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't really. But it was light doses.
So it was
wasn't-
out of his
It was
system.
out. So he had done it.
But I have
He
to
had a bad
say, the
trip.
come down from MDMA is
It's
the
bad.
most
It can be
depressing
bad.
thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, it can be bad.
know?
Except good ecstasy. I mean, good ecstasy. I mean, I used to feel.
It doesn't
good
matter how good it is in the beginning.
It could make you depressed.
You have a lot of serotonin in your brain.
Right.
Later, if you keep doing it, you use up all that serotonin during your trip, and then you don't have any the next day
True.
or the day after. So there's no more happy drugs in your chemicals in your system.
Right,
That's
right,
why
right.
people feel like shit, unless
And
you
that's
take
why they depend
5
on the drugs to
HTP.
keep doing it.
Got to
Yeah.
take some 5-HTP, guys.
What's 5-HTP?
I don't even know
Something
what
you
that
can
is.
get in the health store that helps to replenish the stuff that goes out, like serotonin and things that you use.
If you microdose mushrooms, also too.
Yeah, no thanks. Let's not get crazy.
Wait, what?
You're gonna teach people how to die right now.
No, I know somebody.
Don't mix
love
drugs.
mushrooms.
Don't
I know
mix
somebody
drugs.
that's microdosing mushrooms now, not to
Don't
get
mix
high.
drugs.
He's doing like a very little bit every day. It's like an eighth of a teaspoon
That
every
is
day.
crazy.
And he's like, he feels really fucking good.
Yeah, I'll bet he does. That's fucking demented. Don't do that. Don't listen to Jeff.
Listen, there's a Joe Rogan podcast about it. Listen to
Oh
it. It's fucking
God.
great.
All right, next story.
What?
Whoop whoop.
Sorry,
Bon Jovi.
Chester.
Yeah,
Bon
no,
Jovi.
really, I'm sad about Chester. Beats out Judas Priest to win 2018 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fan vote.
Bon Jovi beat Judas Priest.
I can see that.
What the actual fuck?
Bon Jovi was the fucking. Listen, I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
right.
I guess the sweetheart of many women. So
Yeah.
probably a lot of women were.
And he had like
know.
giant radio hits.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I
fair. That's
mean?
fair. Ugh.
Judas Priest never had any radio hits. They had some MTV hits, but never really
Man,
radio hits.
That's fucking sad. But I mean, popular music in general sucks, so it's
Exactly.
not surprising.
I feel like I read this story before. Kiss Gene Simmons slapped with a sexual assault.
That was the newest story.
Oh, it's updated.
That's the update.
Yes.
What's the
So what
update?
happened?
Gene Simmons keeps finding himself in a controversy. Started a few weeks back during a press day at Fox News, where he was banned after acting inappropriately towards some women, as we heard about last time on the podcast. Let's see. He started telling Michael Jackson pedophilia jokes, and then
That's actually pretty great.
That's great.
I actually like that.
Well, that's great. Look at his face in this article. He's just kind of sticking his tongue out, and his eyes are in the back of his head.
Yeah. So why is he getting new charges brought up against him?
The pedophilia jokes.
That was against Mike. That was,
Michael Jackson's
last
dead.
time.
yeah, Michael Jackson's dead.
Yeah, we can't get mad at that. We don't have laws for that yet. No. Why else? What happened?
See, that's why I should have given Purple and sent the news to Purple first.
Really?
And I didn't read this article. I just kind of saw it.
Neither did I. This is my first time. So this voice actress, Mary E. McGlynn, claims she went to shake Simmons' hand, and Simmons allegedly pointed to his dick and said, "That's the fun machine."
I'd like to tell a couple of pedophile jokes. What's the hardest part about being a pedophile? Fitting in. Why do pedophiles never win a race? Because they're always coming in a little behind.
That one's very
terrible
inappropriate. Yeah, that's very inappropriate.
Very inappropriate. I found these in 5 seconds. Worst jokes ever. What's the difference between a washing machine and a 12-year-old?
What?
A washing machine doesn't cry when I dump a load in it. You guys should see Purple's face.
Yeah.
I can't.
You think these are the jokes that Gene Simmons told Michael Jackson?
Probably.
Oh my God.
This is pretty cute, actually. What did the pedophile say when he got out of prison? I feel like a kid again. That's pretty cute. All right, moving right along, Purple.
Jesus.
That's probably enough for today.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
that was-
gonna throw up.
That's a little rough.
See, earwax makes you throw up. Pedophilia makes me want to throw up.
I mean, it should make everyone want to throw up, but it's pretty easy to find jokes on the internet. It took me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
So anyway, apparently, according to the lawsuit, during the interview with Gene Simmons, it occurred on a couch in a designated green room. He reached over and grabbed the woman's hand and forcibly placed it on his knee and held it on his knee.
On his knee.
Yeah.
Not even his package.
Yeah, but he said his package was his fun machine.
Yeah.
That's actually
So
cool.
I
what?
think that's hilarious.
Way to say,
You know.
It is his
This is
fun
my
machine.
dick.
Yeah. This is where like.
I'm going to use that
Listen,
now.
this is where like
Fun
shit's gonna
machine.
cross the line. You know what I mean? Like,
Where it's like, okay, it's not that bad. Why are you pressing charges?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just flirty with
And
a little
that's it.
extra
Listen, like-
spice.
I mean, he's over the top. You should know
I
that
think
if
he's
you're
just a funny
around
dude,
him.
and America's sensitive, and we need to stop.
It is, and like you know, and I have to say, like, I don't know, I've been pretty fucking.
You've definitely done that.
Yeah, like say shit like that. Especially,
definitely done that.
Yeah, he doesn't drink though. I say shit when I'm wasted.
Well, that's no excuse, by the way.
No.
No.
No, I can't get away with that in court.
No.
Shit.
Sorry.
He even said, he's like, for the record, I did not assault the person making these accusations in the manner alleged in the complaint or to harm her in any way. So he's not out to hurt anybody. He's just making jokes. Like,
Exactly.
You know?
I think when Louis C.K. pulled out his dick too, he was just a kidding around.
Well,
People take these jokes too seriously, man.
Yeah.
I saw like a meme of him. It was like a picture of him, and it said Louis C.K., comedian / masturbator.
Yeah.
I was
Oh my
like, that's
God.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Next story, Purple.
Yeah. What are you doing?
All
Stretching.
right.
She's stretching.
I'm dying. My back hurts. Dave
Purple's always in
Mustaine
pain.
only played the Big Four show in 2011 because Metallica's manager called him a pussy. Pussy.
That's kind of
I
funny.
mean, he is a pussy. So he only played because he got called a pussy? Come on.
He said he was supposed
Reverse
to be-
psychology.
I read this story. But he was supposed to go in for some surgery. Like he couldn't even bang his head during the fucking show.
Oh, it was like neck thing?
And yeah, he had
or-
a neck thing, and he was supposed to go in for surgery, and like 2 days, and it's just Dave Mustaine whining because he went and did it because they called him a pussy. You know what I mean? So he's like, "Fuck him! You're not gonna call me a pussy." So he went and he did the show,
Yeah.
and he didn't headbang, and he could have been paralyzed if he did headbang.
wow.
You know what I mean? So he says. You know what I
Damn.
mean?
Yeah.
So whatever. So he did
Oh,
the show.
So he did the
Masculinity.
show anyway because the testosterone always wins.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course. All right.
You men always have to prove, like, oh, I'm a man.
Yeah, I mean, they can't help it. It's
never
that
just
Y
be like-
chromosome.
Yeah.
It's kinda
We
not
have
their
some
fault.
fucking pride.
Don't
you
you
know
have
what
any
I mean?
emotions?
Yeah, they
We
do.
do.
Especially this one. He's a cancer.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. What are you?
My ex-boyfriend was a cancer. Oh, my God. I wasted 5
The
years.
one that you just went to court with?
No,
Oh,
not that
no,
one.
not
That one actually
The
was
one
an
that-
Aries. He's a day before me.
The one that ate puke out of your hair, I bet.
Wait, what? Oh, no, the one that ate puke out of my hair was a Gemini.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cancer is the most likely sign to be serial killers.
Get
Yeah, I
outta here.
believe that.
Yeah.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
My sister's a cancer, and I think she's insane.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. Or I was like number 2. something like that. It was 1 or 2. Sagittarius
interesting.
was very high, like low on the list.
Yes. Well, we're pretty level-headed.
I love Sagittarius people.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
and Leos,
I
they're
don't
my
know.
fave.
Sagittarius was like 9.
I get along with
I
them the
feel like
best.
Sagittarius are pretty analytical, so
many
that's the
signs are there?
difference. 12. There's 12 months. You fucking retard.
As soon as it came out of my mouth,
You're like, oh, I'm a
I was kind of
retard.
just speaking out. I was
Yeah.
kind of thinking out loud.
Epitome.
Suck it.
Bringing it back.
Yeah.
Go purple.
And again with Metallica, the No Life Till Leather is being shelved.
What is No Life Till Leather?
Oh, go ahead.
Documentary?
No, it's an album. I think Cliff Burton's on it and Dave Mustaine, right?
Yep. And it's being shelved.
Why?
A fan why on earth would Lars ever credit anyone properly?
Oh, because Dave Mustaine
Well, that's
wasn't
the
get-
lyric from Hit the Lights.
Yeah, but-
so it's very early lyric.
Yes, and
so,
apparently Dave Mustaine is only getting credit for like 2 songs.
Okay, and he's pissed about
And
it.
he's pissed about it because he's like, I wrote fucking 90% of the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So he's pissed off about it.
So that's going to be a whole.
Oh, so it's a
court
credit
thing, right?
issue. That's why.
And so please don't release it because you know what's so fucking funny? I have satellite radio in my car, right? And I was listening to like whatever station the metal station is, and they played a live. It was just the
We went
anniversary.
back to satellite radio.
Yeah, it was just the anniversary of Cliff Burton's death or something recently.
Yeah.
So they were playing a live Metallica Cliff Burton thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was from this thing that was supposed to be released. I don't know. But it wasn't that good. You know
Right,
what I mean? Like
right.
compared to what they do now.
Yeah, I mean they were kids.
Exactly. Like if I was fucking Lars or any of them, I would have been like, don't release this.
But
You know
it
what I
might be
mean?
awesome though. Like
Yeah, it might
mechanics.
be
Like some of
pure.
that stuff is awesome.
Yeah, I
Maybe
don't know.
it's not all live. Is it studio
Oh, it was all
shit?
It was all
This,
live.
I mean,
I don't know what that is.
if it's
I don't
like
know what that is.
studio shit, I definitely would be interested to hear.
Yeah, this was all live, and I don't personally like to hear live stuff back.
Well,
anyway,
that's
you know
that's
what I mean?
you know
So
that's a
my-
combo then of
that's
two
my-
things. So it's live that you don't like, and
Yeah.
it's raw because they were kids and they were
Yeah.
fucked up all the time.
And listen, I'm in a band. Like I understand raw,
Yeah.
but I guess it makes me cringe when I hear myself live because I feel like you can hear every little
Right.
fucking mistake.
You can.
know what I mean? No, you can. Well,
But some people
live,
like that.
Live, you can't. Like if you're standing there listening to it, you're not going to hear those little fuck ups.
Right, when you're playing.
When you're playing,
Right.
but recorded, you're
Yeah.
gonna fucking hear it, and you're
Yeah.
listening back to it. And I've listened live before, and like even after the show, I was like, "Oh, it's great." And then I listen to recording, I'm
you're
like,
like,
"Oh,
Yeah.
It's hard
man,
to
I
get
fucked up
everything
right there."
perfect. I mean,
I have
Yeah, especially when you're trying to put a show on.
I have
and
Cliff
shit, you know?
Burton's last show ever live on vinyl that I bought in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably worth a fortune.
Maybe that's what the show was. I don't know. It was a Cliff Burton show.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff from back then.
Yeah.
What else we got? Because we're running out of time.
this
I
is
think
the
that
last
was- I
story,
think that
but
was it.
That one. So what's going to happen? Did they say?
a fan commented saying that they think that Lars is only trying to credit himself to make more money, and this led Dave to a little bit of story time. In case he deletes the
Story
tweet he
time.
wrote, James contacted me 2 years ago. We were gonna officially release the No Life Till Leather demo as a record with 24/7 tracks, picks, the whole enchilada, and the talks broke down because Lars wanted credit on 2 songs. I wrote every note and word too. I have the text. I passed.
so it's a
Right
demo.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
That would be interesting to hear.
I'd be interested in hearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it would have been nice, but they're
You know,
being all poopy
there's
heads.
a lot of dick swinging going on
Yeah,
there.
what
So,
are you gonna do?
yeah, the
Again,
usual.
the male testosterone
Yeah,
and
dick
the
swinging.
pride and the
Yeah.
ego and all
We
that
just heard
shit.
about how Dave Mustaine played a show even though he could get paralyzed because somebody called him a pussy. So obviously
Yeah.
everybody's swinging their fucking dicks around.
You know what? Men are just crazy.
Oh,
We're gonna pick on you
stop
now.
it. Stop it. I'll fucking-
Pedophiles
I'll
we got today.
I'll punch you right
We
in the
got
fucking mouth.
hey, grab me by the pussy.
Oh yeah, I can do that
Pussy.
too.
Apparently anyone can do that since it's the president's imperative.
As long as you're not gonna fucking sue me, I'll grab you right by the pussy. She works for us, so technically not.
Silence.
I'll be like, I don't know.
What's the difference between a Catholic priest and acne?
What?
Acne comes on your face after you turn 13.
I heard that one before. Yeah.
Thought I'd close with that.
Melody's got jokes today.
Got jokes.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Jokes.
You can be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to hear these jokes.
Yeah, no, they don't.
It's terrible.
They don't.
A
I don't
room
know.
full of pedophiles, maybe.
Gilbert Godfrey's pretty fucking brutal, and I think he's fucking hilarious.
Oof.
But what's better than throwing rocks at retards?
What?
Nothing.
There you
That
go.
was a Gilbert Godfrey joke.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Anything to say? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, everybody have a good Christmas.
Happy whatever.
Yeah.
New
Happy
Year, man.
Kwanzaa, happy
Happy New
Hanukkah,
Year.
happy fucking everything, whatever the fuck you celebrate.
Come here on Christmas. I'll be here. I'm gonna dress
Purple's
like Santa
dancing
Claus.
on Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Purple's dancing
sexy
on
Santa.
Christmas? Nice.
Val's working.
Cool. We will talk to you next week.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to
We're open normal hours for Christmas and everything. There's no day that we're going to be closed. I know a lot of places are
Are we
closed.
open late on
Nothing
Christmas?
can
or no?
stop
Nope.
us.
No?
Everything's going
We
to
are
be
metal.
full time. Andy said fine.
Oh, yeah?
Andy works Monday days. He said fine.
And so this is Christmas.
Oh Jesus! And
really
it
don't
just
care
got
about
really
Christmas.
gay too. Wow.
And what have
Oh,
we-
my
All right,
God.
all right. We'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.